One entire YouTube year down. We're going to talk about a lot of things that happened to me, to the channel in 1 year span, and we're going to watch some videos. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You are watching UAM Collectibles. If this is your first time here, you're in for a doozy. If you like Funko Pops, collectibles, designer toys, mystery boxes, all that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. You can catch me every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you guys so much for all of your support. This video right here wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you guys. So thank you guys so very much. And new viewers, thank you so much as well. I hope I grab your attention and you can ride this crazy roller coaster that is YouTube for the remainder of my career on YouTube. This is kind of like a special edition video. I'm not going to show off any toys. This is all like a celebration for me. I'm going to toot my own horn for a lot of this episode. So if you get offended by horn toots, I'm sorry. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of my wife and the whole channel. I'm proud of it. Proud of it. So we are going to talk strictly about my 1 year anniversary. What happened at the beginning, at the middle, and at the end, and the future, and we're gonna do all kinds of stuff. All right, so I'm gonna break this down into several segments. The first segment is gonna be history, like the history of the channel, what we've done, blah, blah, blah. The second is going to be the friends that I've made. I've made a lot of friends. YouTubers, I've made a lot of non-YouTube friends. There's too many to list, but I've narrowed it down. I've made a list here, see? I've narrowed down the YouTuber list to, I don't know, like 10 maybe YouTubers that I talk to regularly, okay? So I'm just gonna give them little shout outs and a little history lesson on how we became friends and stuff. The non-YouTube friends that I've made a lot of those, like way too many to count. So nothing against you guys. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. This is just like the friends that I'm like really acquainted with, you know? So if I leave you off this list, I'm so very sorry. This is just the people that I can say, yeah, I talk to these guys a lot, so. The third segment we're going to talk about is collaborations. So I have done a poop ton of collaborations with other YouTubers. Seriously, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. Super happy, super proud of that. It's very, very flattering that people would want to do, you know, content with me. So I appreciate that, and we're going to talk about that. In the fourth segment, we're going to talk about stats, you know, like my milestones. I have had a lot of people ask me, like, hey, how did you grow so fast? How long did it take you to hit this? How long did it take you to hit that? Well, I wrote it down. I have stats here, so we're going to go over that. I also have a segment that I went to Instagram and Facebook about, and I asked people to send me some good questions, like a Ask Me Anything portion. Well, I have those questions, and we're going to flash them across the bottom. We're going to answer those questions. And then finally, we are going to watch one of my earliest videos and see how I've progressed from then to now. It's sketchy. I can already guarantee you it's sketchy. I haven't watched it. I haven't pre-recorded it or anything. We're going to do it in sync. Like, it's going to be a mess, and it's going to be fun editing together. But we're going to do it, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So the first thing on the list is the history of the channel. How we started the channel was weird. Like, I was really good friends with Dr. Applesauce, right? This was before I even knew he was a YouTuber. The beans finally get spilled, and I found out he's a YouTuber for Funko Pops, and I'm like, what exactly does Funko and YouTube have in correlation with each other? Well, I started watching his stuff, and I was like, hey, that's really neat. Well, he asked me to be a mod for his YouTube channel, so I started modding for him, and we created the Discord. That's in my description down here. We created the Discord, and it's just like fired off really big. Then after that, we made the Facebook group, and you know, a lot of work. Well, I was fond of the Discord because I hand created that thing, you know? All the channels, a lot of the rules. Yeah, that was me. Remember the tooting the horn thing? Toot toot. Yeah, so the Discord was my baby, right? So a lot of people would ask a lot of questions on, hey, what is good for this? What is good for that? What do you recommend? Where should I get mystery boxes? So I was like, hey, I'm gonna make Discord only YouTube videos. Oh, I thought it was gonna be nothing. I thought it was gonna be like 20, maybe 30 views. You know, I have 50 subs. Well, no, that is not how it ended up being. I threw up some crappy videos and it went from like 20 subscribers to 50 subscribers, and then all of a sudden we popped up to 100 overnight. And I'll tell you exactly how that happened. I had some help. It wasn't just me being, you know, beautiful looking and charismatic. Started YouTube for Discord members and it kind of just blew up. So yeah, it's a weird, strange little progression story, but that's how it happened. Okay, so let's move on to segment 2. Okay, so I'm gonna read this off the list. I tried to put this in like timeline order of who I became friends with first. That's hard to do. I'm so friendly. Like I make friends with anybody who's friendly back, you know? So I have no enemies. I have, you know, I'm a likable guy. I mean, I'm a toot toot. There's toot number 2. I'm a likable guy. I make friends with everybody. I'm friends with absolutely anyone. That's why I'm saying this list is going to be so hard, and if I left you out, I'm so sorry. These are just the people that I talk to a lot. Friend number 1, and the whole reason I hit 100 subscribers was the Pop Couple. James and Lisa have been my friends. They were my first YouTube friends on YouTube. They were first. Back then, they were just rating channels for up-and-comers. Well, they rated my channel, and here we are. I went to work one night. I was on the night shift. I had my phone in my pocket and I was working, and I just felt that baby going crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Open up, look at my phone, and it's not a text message. It's not, you know, emergency. So I'm just like, put it back in my pocket, continue working. Well, it just kept boom, 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 boom. Come to find out, Pop Couple had a live that they do every Wednesday. They had a live and they shouted me out and had people go to my channel on it was my very first video. I would show you guys my first video, but COPPA happened in 2020. That's another thing we're going to talk about. All the things that happened in 2020 to affect, you know, YouTubers. So I can't show you that video because it has my kid in it. It has my daughter. That's another whole story. We'll get to that in the history portion in a minute. But yeah, they rated my channel and I just started getting notification after notification after notification, and I look and I had 111 subs. Huh? Yeah, I went from like 40 something to 111, that's 60 something subs. And I just became glued to Pop Couple because I was like, wow, these guys have influence. So started hanging out with them on Wednesdays, talking to them, became friends, and yeah, they are a friend. I still talk to James from Pop Couple like every day. So thank you guys so much for pointing me in the right direction and getting me jump started. This really wouldn't happen if it weren't for you. So I appreciate the help, and you guys are awesome. Next on the list is Pop and Son Pops. We started roughly at the same time, and we were just like that support system, buddy system, you know. I liked what they were doing. They were doing almost the exact same thing as me. So when we started the channel, it was me and my daughter. If you're a longtime viewer, you know who Small Might is. We started with a father-daughter tandem, you know. We were collecting together, doing this together. Well, COPPA happened, and that's why Small Might is no longer around. Breaks my heart because I had a lot of fun doing that with her. Brian and Aiden have the same concept and same content that we were doing. And I was like, that's awesome because, you know, we're one and the same. So that's how I get to know these guys, and I would hit them up and they would hit me back and we'd kind of learn off of each other. So Brian and Aiden, thank you guys so much because you guys have been in my corner since we started. So thank you. And then next, almost the same premise as Judge Jack. Judge Jack was well ahead of me when I first started, and I was like, this guy and his kids are awesome. I started watching them, learning from them, and I hit them up and I said, hey, just want to let you guys know, my analytics found you guys for me. So I was checking you guys out, and I really enjoy your content. And that's how our friendship started. Just me scrolling YouTube analytics, and there's like, hey, check out Judge Jack. They're recommending your stuff. So, boom. I met Judge Jack. We talk a lot. We've actually sent each other boxes and stuff. So, yeah, it's a really cool guy, really cool family. That's another guy that I miss on YouTube because Kappa hit him hard, too. I think they've kind of just cut out YouTube altogether. But, yeah, Judge Jack, awesome guy. I miss you guys. All right, and then we got Homespun Geek. This guy, he's just a big supporter. You know, he supports a lot of people. He used to do support Saturdays every Saturday. He's kind of cut that down a little bit. But yeah, he subscribed to me one day, and I was like, whoa, this guy has a lot of subscribers. I know this guy. Wow, he watches my stuff. Awesome. Well, here we go. We're like pretty much best friends now. He probably doesn't know that. But yeah, I talk to him every day. I've actually joined the PWO that he has put together, and it's really cool stuff. We'll get to that in a little bit too. I'm giving you all these teasers. Great, awesome guy. Go check him out too. And then we go to a Weird Flex. So Weird Flex is a really awesome guy. He just hit 1,000 subscribers too, so big up on that guy. He does a lot of unboxing of toys that you probably never heard of. So he's like a big Abominable Toys, BIM toy, and then like random dead unicorn stuff. He always has cool stuff on his channel. So I hit him up. We've been talking on the regular. So Weird Flex, awesome. Thank you for being a friend. Okay, so now we're gonna go and I'm gonna lump these guys all together in, you know, PWO fashion. They are the other members of the founding team of the Pop World Order, the PWO. That is Popular Opinion, Phoenix Poptastic, and Fritzy Funko, and Homespun Geek. Yeah, you guys, I talk to you guys a lot. I talk to you guys on the regular. I've worked with you guys in the past, so thank you guys so much for, you know, being pals. Phoenix Poptastic was actually the very first live stream I was on. So yeah, that's a cool little tidbit there. Thank you guys so much for being my friend. You guys are awesome. My next group of friends, I'm gonna group up in a lump. It is Beard of Pop, Captain Pops, and Skittle Rampage. You guys are hilarious. You guys make me laugh. You guys have taught me so much about YouTube. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Man, I'm starting to sound like Bop. You guys, hey guys. But yeah, you guys are awesome. I've worked with you guys in the past frequently, and you guys just never gave up on me. So I appreciate every single one of you dudes. And yeah, hats off, sort of. So these next two guys aren't really YouTubers, but they are huge in the community that we collect in. That's Jonathan from Smile World and Curtis from Spastic Collectibles. Jonathan I talk to on the regular with like advice on stuff. I always check in with him, you know, with this pandemic thing going on. See how he's doing, see how business is doing for him. Curtis, on the other hand, I haven't really talked to a lot, but I talk to him, you know, occasionally. He's in our Discord. I talk to him, you know, whenever he's on. So he's very friendly, very nice. He's actually sent me an awesome birthday gift. It's right up there and it's never going anywhere ever. But man, this thing, I don't even know what it is. Yeah, so Curtis, very thankful for that guy. He has an awesome store. He does a lot of cool sales, a lot of cool mystery boxes. Jonathan, Curtis, thank you guys so much for being readily available to answer any questions I have or give me solid advice. So thank you guys. You guys mean a lot. Okay, then the last on the list, I can't leave this guy out. He's too crazy and he might, you know, hurt me if I don't include him. His name is Fox Crown. This dude is hilarious. He is on everyone's live streams all the time in costume. He is in costume all the time and he is just a hoot. Like, I really recommend you watch this guy. He's crazy. He's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Really crazy. He even sent me a package that I'll be opening in the next few days. But yeah, Fox Crown, you're crazy. And I promise you, I'm gonna send you some Cajun spices and barbecue rub and all that stuff. So yeah, be ready for that. All right, so there was two big things that happened in my first year of YouTube, and it kind of put a damper on a lot of my content push. Like I said before, the channel direction was myself my kids, and my wife. Well, COPPA happened, and you know, that kind of made doing content with my kids impossible. So yeah, COPPA was a big issue. It changed the platform totally. For a lot of channels. It really did. The other thing that happened was the pandemic. That stunk. My content was very much like, oh, I'm gonna go hunt for things, and I'm gonna go do this, and I'm gonna do things out in the open. Well, so yeah, we kind of got stuck with doing mail hauls and unboxings and mystery boxes. And not saying mystery box content is bad, it's just not what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do fun things, like going on the hunt and, you know, finishing full sets and giving tips and tricks and showing you how to do stuff in the wild. But you know what? We can't do that. So yeah, those two single-handedly changed YouTube, changed our genre. So it was really hard. It was really hard on the channel. It really was. Everyone, we're now going to go to the collaboration segment. Ah! Oh, it's over. Okay, like the creepy guy said with the creepy baby, yeah, we're gonna do collaborations. All right, so yeah, we're not gonna do this in any particular order because Dr. Henry Plagenstein decided to take over the show. So I joined the PWO. We were a group of Funko collecting YouTubers that got together on live streams once a month or for every major pay-per-view for the WWE, and we would watch it. Well, we did not go as ourselves. We had a persona, right? And our personas were unique. Well, mine was Dr. Henry Plagenstein, that character you just saw. And we would do what they call promos. Wrestling has promos where they, you know, they tell the story on what they're gonna do to their opponent. And they have all these cool things that they do, and it's really supposed to be intimidating. Well, my promos was that video you just saw, that type and that style. And no one knew that I, UAM Collectibles, was Dr. Henry Plagenstein until WrestleMania, I believe. So we did like 3 or 4 live streams, and I would have the baby and my getup on, and it was really a whole lot of fun. Probably the funnest thing that I've done on YouTube was Dr. Henry Plagenstein. I haven't showed it on my channel, but we might start getting Henry more involved if it's not too creepy. Okay, and then we go on to Pop and Son Pops. So they were the first collaboration I ever did, and we had like a little box swap, right? I sent them a box, they sent us a box. It was fun. The girls got a lot of cool stuff. Aiden got a lot of cool stuff. I sent something cool to Brian, and he sent something cool to me. Really fun. Like, that was our first little collaboration, so we didn't know how to, you know, the whole logistics of it, but it ended up being really fun. And thank you guys again for doing that. Then we go to Judge Jack. We did the same exact thing. I sent them a box, they sent us a box, and boy did they send me a box. So they sent me a box that had a grail in it that there was no way I was gonna get my hands on, and I sent them a very underwhelming box. I still owe them for that too. I always told them I was gonna send them something else, so thank you for reminding me of that. You got a really good reaction out of me, so you should probably go back and watch that video. And then we go to my most successful, I guess, collaboration. That was with Dr. Applesauce. We both got the same exact fake Funko Pop. We kind of piggybacked off each other's videos. Like, he showed his, and he thought he pretended it was real, and at the very end, he was like, hey, this is fake. And my buddy UAM, he also got one, and you want to see the details on how we know it's fake, go check out his video. Well, that got me a lot of traffic, and that was a whole lot of fun. It was like the very first in-depth video that I did. It was a whole lot of work. We had to like get all of these pictures and compare, and I had to show, and I even missed like one of the biggest giveaways that it was fake, and I didn't see it. So yeah, that was a whole lot of fun. You guys should go check that out. And then we go, I've done a lot of things with Beard of Pop and Captain Pops. So I've done like their Saturday Night Live. There was both of them together. Then Captain Pops, he started his Friday Night Lives, and he invited me on as a guest and kind of interviewed me and gave away a whole lot of stuff. And also with those guys, we did a pretty good community prank. We did the, what would we call it? It was like the Smie Day or April Smie Day or something. Basically, Smie sent us all a mystery box, and we kind of pretended to be one other member of the collaboration. I myself was Beard of Pop. And oh man, I can't tell you how worried I was doing that video. Oh man, I didn't really know Beard of Pop that well, okay? And I kept, you know, hinting in our little chat. I was like, hey man, I want to run something by you and see if this is okay. I don't want to offend you, but I think it's going to be so funny. And he's like, yeah, send it. And I sent him the bald cap. And he was like, dude, do it. So I did it. And you guys, if you have not seen that video over on Beard of Pop's channel, I was kind of savage. Go check him out, man. Check out that video. It was a whole lot of fun. That whole series was fun. So thank you guys, and thank you, Jonathan, for doing that for us. Okay, I'm gonna kind of throw all these together because there's too many lives that I've been on. But I've been on a live with Dr. Applesauce for his birthday. I've been on a live with Homespun Geek several times with all the PWO stuff, and then his Kahoot days, his Monday night happy hours. So yeah, I've done a lot of stuff with a lot of people. One collaboration that I'm really proud of is the Dark Sage Top 10 anime back and forth battle that we did. If you guys have not seen that, my portion or his portion, you guys should go check that out. I'm gonna leave that link right here. Okay, we're almost done. This, I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to edit the mess out of this. So, stats. In 1 year, I uploaded 109 videos. I guess that's good. I don't know. Like I said, I only have 1 year to compare off of, but I uploaded 109 times. The subs as of today are 1,707. So thank you all for the subscription. Love you guys. Lives on my channel. I've done 5 lives on my channel. I did the 500 sub giveaway, the 600, and then I did skipped ahead because we grew so fast to 1,000, and then my birthday live, and then the Pokemon battle that we just had with Pokemon cards. So yeah, 5 lives. That's it. So here is my milestone stats and the days that happened. 100 subs, I hit July 25th. I don't know if I said this, July 7th was my 1 year. Holy smokes. Whenever I go back to edit this, I'm gonna put that at the beginning. On July 25th, I hit 100 subs. That's 18 days. So, toot toot. And then 500 subs was November 12th. That took 4 months. 1,000 subs was February 18th. That was 7 months. And this one is what I get asked a lot because I'm monetized, right? So how you get monetized is simple. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 hours watched. View time. That happened on my birthday, April 3rd. 9 months after we started the channel. We were very close. I was at like 3,500 hours or something like that, and we had the big mega stream for my birthday, and that gave me enough watch time to hit 4,000. So if anyone out there is curious, that's how. Okay, so now we are going to go to the Ask Me Anything portion of the video. And like I said, I took these off of Instagram and the Facebook group, and yeah, I had some really good questions. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with SargeX99 from Instagram. He asked, why did you start collecting Pops, and do you still love collecting after a year on YouTube? I started collecting Pops from Macari. So I was a big My Hero Academia fan. I don't know if you guys knew that or not. But I really enjoyed the show, and I had $15 left on Macari, and I typed in All Might to see what I could buy for $15. And the Funko Pop showed up, and I bought it. I opened it up, really cool. I was gonna put it on my computer desk, and I turned it on the back and saw that there was even more of these things. So that turned into this. So thank you so much, My Hero Academia. Okay, and then we go to YoJ Collects on Instagram. He says, your first pop and most recent pop. Well, the first pop I just answered, but my most recent pop is the Suyu Frog from the Hello Kitty mashup. And he says, also, what else have you started collecting besides pops? And congrats on 1 year. Thank you, man. That's a really good question because this YouTube thing, watching other content creators kind of got me itching to buy other things. I've bought Banprestos, I've bought Fig Pins, I've bought Chomps, I've bought Tiny Ghosts, I've bought just like random action figures. So yeah, YouTube has broadened my horizons on collecting. Also on Instagram, Otaku Pops, this is a really good one. He says 5 new 2020 anime Funko Pops you see turning Grail status in the future. Okay, so this one, I think the Hunter x Hunter set, the entire set, is going to be very, very hard to find. If Funko doesn't start restocking these things and repumping these out with all their, you know, employment issues and then the pandemic, yeah, these might actually end up being Grails. So, might want to pick those up if you're an anime fan. All right, so we're gonna go to Facebook and I'm just gonna read a couple of these. Dr. Applesauce, who do I talk to about getting mystery boxes loaded with Grails? Everyone says that's a thing. Pass. Huey Malonzo asks, what are your top 5 San Diego Comic-Con picks? I'm going after both Pokemon, I'm going after Bakugo, and I'm going after the Sonic and Tails 2-pack. The one that I honestly think is going to be a sleeper is the Best Buy exclusive Vex. If you have not watched Critical Role, I highly advise it. It's a YouTube channel. It's where a bunch of voice actors play Dungeons and Dragons on camera, and it's so good. I think it's gonna be a sleeper because no one really knows about Critical Role, and then eventually someone will, and it'll just kind of catch fire. And this is the first one from the set. I'm gonna grab that. I'm grabbing that. It's gonna be fun. All right, so now let's go ahead and do this reaction video. I wanna see how far I've come and how much I've progressed. So I'm gonna screen record this so you guys can see both my reaction and what I'm reacting to. Okay, so yeah, this video is actually my 5th video I've ever done. I wanted to use my very first video, but I couldn't because of the COPPA thing, because my kids are in it. But yeah, this is a whole lot of fun. Let's go ahead and watch this thing.
I'm sick. But it's giveaway day. It's giveaway day!
Oof. Oh my gosh. I did not have the right logo. That logo looks terrible. Look at all that black.
Hey guys, it's Ultra All Might. You're watching Ultra All Might's Collectibles and Games. Today, we got a giveaway.
Hey, at least I was a soldier and powered through being sick.
I'm just going to set up a gleam. One click, one winner, bam.
Yeah, I never set up a gleam.
This is a lot of work. I got some assists from a buddy, and it was still a lot of work. We had a good turnout.
If you can't tell, I still have boxes all around my room.
Yeah, all you had to do was comment on the Naruto video with which pop you wanted to win out of the 4. That's all you had to do. Leave a comment.
This was done with my phone.
I want Armstrong. I want so-and-so.
Yeah, this was done with my phone. And with no editing either. I did not know how to edit. So that's why I was kind of like long-winded and not very professional.
Super simple, super easy process. 39 people did it. 39. I asked a bud to, you all know this bud. I asked a bud to pick
Who was it?
For me. And I will scroll down comments and count every comment that followed the rules, followed the instructions, and
that beard was looking good though.
Number, we would take their comment and give them the pop that they wanted.
Oh my gosh, that delay!
Guys, this wouldn't be a show without content.
Oh, it's a show.
It's not just a giveaway show. We're going to show off my... It's small, guys. I promise.
It's so small.
Show off my 100% Bleach set. Right,
oh, that transition was so good.
Ichigo Kurosaki. And it is signed...
Oh my gosh.
Connie. Young Bosch.
It's in focus though.
He is the voice actor of Ichigo.
At least it's in focus.
And his very, very cool squiggly line
Oh man.
autograph in Ichigo on the bottom. If you didn't know, Ichigo's voice was also Vash the Stampede from Trigun, and he was also in one of the Power Rangers. He was a Power Ranger at one point.
Yeah, he was, guy.
I can't remember which one.
Do your research before you record stuff.
Past my time. I was OG Rangers, and then that's it. Number 60, Rukia Kuchiki.
Oh man. I think the value on that's gone up.
Looks cool. I got her a pop in a box.
This was 11 months ago.
Got the big boy. Number 96, Hollow Ichigo.
Oh my gosh, that one definitely has gone
My
up.
top 5 favorite pops.
$65? That thing's like $300 now.
Legitimate.
In 11 months.
Favorites. He's just cool, man.
He's so cool, man.
He's so cool. He's got the Death Reaper costume on, but hollow, like, so it's like swapped over, and the red eyes. I mean, I want to get this signed. Hopefully he comes back to the convention.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
The original sign. Renji. Bankai Renji. You can see he's got his snake. This is a super cool.
Super cool.
They've done really good with this year's. Was it this year? Let me make sure.
Mm.
No. 2018. So 2018 had some really good pops. I think anime pops. 2018 had some really good anime pops.
Anime pops.
This
Let me make sure you guys know.
Half Kakuja Kaneki. I think that came out in 2018 as well. I can't remember. Leave me a comment if I'm wrong. But look at the extra detail between this.
Ooh, that's not Rocket.
Check out the extra detail with that. And then this common. It's just him. Right? That's it.
Yeah, that's usually how commons
Just
and
check out
exclusives
that
go,
extra
man.
detail. They throw in the Bankai snake, the Bankai sword. His little outfit change with the pink fur. It's, I think they go that extra step when they make anime pop. And last
Oh,
but not
that
least,
edit. Oh.
we have Grimjow. He's one of the baddies. He looks pretty sweet.
Oh, he looks really sweet. I'm gonna end this right there. This video's gonna be 45 minutes if I don't stop. Oh man, that is too good. Too good. I appreciate you guys sticking around this long. I know this is a long video, but I've been wanting to do this for a while. I took that little vacation break and I kind of got in my head of what I wanted to do, and I think it's going to translate well. So I thank you guys so very much for watching. If this is your first time here, I really appreciate you sticking around this long. Hope you enjoyed. I mean, I guess you enjoyed because it was kind of a weird episode. You wouldn't be here if you didn't enjoy it. Well, I thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, if you like what you saw today, hit that subscribe button. Share me with your friends, and always remember, I'll catch you on the flip side.